What's up, guys? It's your boy Thriller here, and we are here for a cool little video. Now, this is technically speaking a Wi-Fi battle, but unfortunately, it was not made to be a Wi-Fi battle. Just because I had some weird connection issues. I don't know what's because of my network or whatever's going on right now, but I hope they get fixed soon. But this is a game for a Wi-Fi league that I own called the ZDL. I am taking on Coach Zach Attack. A link to his YouTube will be in the description of the video. Definitely go check out his side of the video if he does end up uploading this. I don't know if he will upload his side as his showdown, so who knows? But if he does, definitely go check him out if you haven't already. Now we are taking him on. He brought pretty much exactly what we expected, except he did bring Vile Plume over the Clefable, which I am shocked that Clefable is not here. I felt Clefable was really good into my team, and I built my team specifically around with the Clefable and stuff in mind. So there was that. So very much interested to see how this matchup goes and to see how it goes. But if you guys are excited, leave a like if you're already subscribed. If you're new, join the crew today because we throwing the team the crew. I would have probably have done this live, but I was kind of in call with friends still at the time, and I just wanted to. I didn't really play this game fully in call, but I just kind of partially did. So I go ahead and lead off with my Zarud. It's specifically designed to be pretty much a good lead against everything else. And Samurai is the lead of choice here. I go for a Swords Dance right off the rip here. Now, I end up burning my Terra here because of the fact that I did need to go for it in case Will-O-Wisp or Earth Power was potential. But they actually go for the Draco Meteor and unfortunately make a miss, which is really unfortunate from there. And then we get rid of the Giratina. I taunt this thing instantly here. Now, a part of me really wishes I could knock off here. I should have always probably clicked knock off over Terra Blast, but should have just done that. But now he goes this. He's going to Terra Blast me. Thanks to my special defense investment, I do live, get my weakness policy off, and go for that. Honestly, if I had Trailblaze, the game was over. I'm going to tell you right now that the game was over if I had Trailblaze. But sadly, I did not. But in comes this. I click Earth Power, predicting the Metagross to come in here. We do get the prediction right. We end up getting the low roll on this. We go for Earth Power again, and we end up getting the high roll here. They go for the body press here, which is definitely not enough to knock us out, which means they're not fully physically defensive. They go for the protect here. I go for Dragon Pulse because I am Dragon Fang boosted on my Dialga here, and this is still guaranteed enough to knock out a fully specially defensive, fully HP invested thing. I decided to sack off my Dialgas. I don't think it has any more merit in this matchup. I go into my Zarude and click knockoff just to get rid of the item. Though there was the potential that if I did go Zarude, I had to be willing to take the risk versus reward type of scenario. Where I would have had to risk something here. But if I had power up, probably if I had had probably Power Whip slash Trailblaze over Taunt. Again, would have been in a winning position where I kind of just 6 0 off lead, essentially. But again, I could risk that type of build, so I ended up going Taunt. Taunt was strictly there to crush Fable from being able to do anything, and this also helped against the Vile Plume, so I needed the Taunt, so unfortunately that. But Zarude now goes down, and in comes my Zangoose here. I'm going to go for the Swords into it. They can reveal to be Thunder Wave on their Sandy Shocks, which is really interesting here. They are going to go for the Thunderbolt, as I'm going to go for the Facade, and unfortunately get paralyzed, which really sucked, because now that meant I couldn't get a quick attack off on something, which really, really sucked. But now I go into Infernape. I just click knockoff here on this thing. Go out. I decided. Now, here was an interesting play. He went into this, not potentially fearing that I was either like Pasho or anything like that. And a part of me now wishes I had a fighting move. And I actually now think about it, don't know why. I realistically didn't have a fighting move. But if I had Pasho Berry, I guarantee he lived the hit because it's most likely Scarf Samurott. But now he goes for Red Shield. Doesn't make the prediction here. As I go to Nexus here, I double out into my Overquill here as I'm now going to go for the Sword Stance here on this Vileplume. He's going to miss the Sleep Powder, which did not matter. I did have Lumberry. Now, in this situation, I could Crunch to 2 KO it, and then on the opportunity time, I could do that. I also then could just go for the Gunk Shot, which guaranteed knocks us out. I decided to go for Crunch here because I felt like that was the safest play. Plus, he's clicking Sleep Powder. And unfortunately, his effects for procs, and it's the unfortunate case of being Sleep Powder and then Sleep Powdered again. Then we get to the point where he does this. I wake up. I Swords Dance up as I'm +1 now. I have to hit a Gunk Shot to essentially guarantee KO. Crunch is probably a roll to knock it out. I go for Gunk. Thankfully, I land. Get rid of the Vile Plume. I sack off my Puff, which I probably didn't need to. I could have won diff, but I rather just wanted to make sure if this thing was scarfed or choice locked, I wanted to keep it choice locked in that fashion, not risk a potential defense drop like we did. We land the player off of the choice bandit Azu, and we were able to walk away with a 2-0 victory over Zach. And like I said, that was a very good game to Zach. I do apologize for that Draco miss. That Draco miss ended up mattering a ton. Don't know how much more it mattered. It could have then came down to a damage roll on the Zarude, where you could have still killed, but overall, I do think it was a really good match, and we, with that win, make playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. We make playoffs with this massive win. I don't really know who I'm going to give the thumbnail to. I kind of want to low key give it to either the. Kind of go with Zarude because the Zarude set really worked out perfectly well. Could I give it to Sandy Shocks? Because Sandy Shocks had provided a little more of an offensive pressure than I thought he was going to be in this matchup. So who knows? We'll find out who we do later on. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. With this, we're going to move on to the playoffs of ZDL, where now next week, it doesn't matter really if I win or lose. If I lose, kind of want to make sure I lose at least a little. But if I win, then it's an extra bonus for me there. But we should be periodically making the playoffs no matter what. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. And until next time, guys, peace.